There's 30 seconds left on the clock. I look up to scan the field. Two opponents stand right in my way. I could take the chance and risk losing the ball and the game. But off to the side of the field stands one of my teammates, wide open for the shot. I pass her the ball, she shoots, it goes to the back of the net, and we win. The crowd goes wild. Our team rushes to the center of the field to give her a hug. Although I didn't score, we still won the game. You don't have to be the center of attention to feel good or successful about yourself. This is just one of the many lessons soccer has taught me. My coach taught me it's not all about winning the game, but rather the lessons you learn from the experiences you have during the game. Playing has helped me to build lasting relationships, teamwork skills, and leadership skills. Sports are just a small piece to the big picture of life. Soccer has taught me many things, but one of the things I cherish most is the opportunity to build lasting relationships with the girls I spend countless hours on and off the field with. It all began at age 5 when I began my first soccer practice. I didn't know anyone there. I was very nervous to meet the new girls. This helped me to step outside of my comfort zone so that I may find a new partner for the remaining of the practice. One of the girls and I became partners. We kept being partners the game after, and the day after, and the day after. To this day, we are still best friends. Then, at age 15, I was asked to play on a premier soccer team. These girls had been together since the age of 6, so I was the newbie coming on. I was very nervous, and they put me into a position that I had never played before, defense. I asked one of the other defenders for some help. She gave me some advice, and after that, we kept talking. It led to talking during practices, after practices, before practices, during games, and then led to talking even just outside of soccer. Today, our families get together at least once a month. Lastly comes my high school experience. Playing in high school is a bit different because you play with older girls and not just your same age. This can be very intimidating because all these girls have been together for multiple years and know each other. This helped me to step outside of my comfort zone as well so that I may go and build those lasting relationships and try and come in with the group that have already been together for 3 years. One of the older girls and I have even talked about continuing on in our soccer careers and going on to college together to play. This is not the only thing soccer has taught me though. It has also helped me to become a good leader on and off the field. As a defender, you need very good communication skills. One miscommunication and a girl could whip by you and another teammate and score the goal. This is just like in a school project. You have to have good communication skills with the rest of your team so you know what everyone is doing and the same thing isn't repeated twice. You also have to be able to do it without being bossy. You need to be a good leader and be able to communicate with everyone. Leadership skills have also helped me to acquire a position in my high school student council. I have to be able to answer questions for my classmates, direct people during meetings for homecoming or prom, and talk about issues that some of my classmates may have. This is just like in soccer. In soccer, I have to be able to answer the questions my teammates may have about one of the other players. Lastly, one of the most effective traits of a leader is being encouraging and supporting. We might make mistakes, and that's okay. You have to be able to pick your teammates back up and keep encouraging them and give them support and advice on what they need to do better. This is just like helping a friend out. If a friend makes a mistake, you need to be there to pick them up and help them so that they may do better next time. Relationships and leadership skills are based solely on you personally. But to be successful, your team needs to work together as a whole. Life and soccer both require teamwork. Sports teams and work teams are very similar. Imagine this, you're on the soccer team and you're missing your goalie. What would happen? If a girl takes a shot, the ball would go right into the goal. This is just like on a work team. You need every single piece so that the team may be successful. If you're missing someone, the team won't be as successful as what they would be with them. It's also not just a one-man show. You need partners to finish projects in school and in work. Just like in soccer, you need your teammates there so you can pass off the ball and they can score the winning shot. Also, you're not always going to be the star of the show. Sometimes you have to give up that last pass so that you may win the game and your team can be a star as a whole. Just like in work, sometimes someone might know a little bit more on a subject than you do, and you have to give up that leadership role so that they may take over and that your team may be as successful as they should be. These traits equal an effective team in life. Soccer is not just a game for me, but it's a way I can meet new people and build lasting relationships with them, grow in my leadership skills for maybe a potential business I want to run someday, and teamwork skills, because I need to realize that all pieces matter to make a good team. Sometimes people get too wrapped up in the excitement and determination to win the game that they forget the bigger picture. It's okay to lose. Picture this, 5 years, 10 years, even 20 years from now. You're dropping your son or daughter off at their very first practice. They're a little nervous because they've never done this before. You begin to try and calm them down by telling them about all the fun experiences you've had with your best friends, teammates, and coaches through the many, many years. And at this time, you realize you don't remember who scored the winning goal in that game, but rather the relationships, leadership skills, and teamwork it took to get to that spot.